Welcome to Sports Talk with Broads. Today I want to talk about the Sixers here and Elton brand and where the Sixers are headed and the fact that Corey Brewer was not signed after his second 10-day contract, and this is what I have for you. I'm okay with Corey Brewer not getting signed. Is he the difference maker? I mean, I don't really think so, but listen, Elton Brand is out there trying to make moves. This is my argument, though. I do have an alternative side to this. Everyone else who is contending for an NBA title or the playoffs, they're all calling the same people. They're all trying to figure out the same type of role players that we are. That's the nature of the beast. It's not so simple. You don't just pick up the phone as Elton Brand and say, hey, I want this guy. Okay, done deal. Hi, goodbye. It doesn't work to that extent. There is a lot that is going on. Elton Brand knows he needs to get something done. But this is where I would attack this. If I am the GM, now I'm not, but if I'm the GM, this is where I attack it. You gotta wait for the buyouts. You have to wait in the buyouts, and here's why. I'm not willing to give Markelle Fultz up for a role player who's going to be here for 30 games. Because the nature of the beast and the reality of it is, we still are not going to have enough to contend with the Golden State Warriors. This isn't the year to get it all done. So, as much as that hurts to say. So this is where I'm at. Wait for the buyouts. Wait for the Wesley Matthews or some of the other players that get bought out, and we attack that way. Because we don't have any assets to actually give up. I'm not throwing away a 2021 unprotected pick for a player who's going to play 15 to 20 minutes for 30 games. I'm not doing it. You just have to wait and attack the buyout. That's how I see this. I mean, you can think otherwise. I want to know down below your opinions on this, but I'm not throwing away Markelle Fultz for someone for 30 games. Now, I'm not the biggest Markelle Fultz believer. I don't believe that he's going to come into some crazy star into this league at this point, but I'm still not just tossing it away for essentially nothing at the end of the season. I'm not throwing it away for 15 minutes. And you can argue that Markelle Fultz is only going to play 15 minutes on the bench. But there's just different value to it. And I'm not doing it. If I'm Elton Brand, I am full on attacking the buyout method. That's how you have to do it, in my opinion. I've mentioned this time after time, but we don't have much. We don't have many assets that people want right now. So, and you hear the Drew Holiday noise, and yeah, it's all great and dandy. It's probably not very realistic. There's only one way to do this. And it's to wait to see who gets bought out. Or then after that, if nothing does happen, you go get Corey Brewer. But something is going to happen because you don't just not sign Corey. I think there's a reason behind it. They mentioned the extra bench spot, and I think there are moves that are going to be made, but it's not so simple for people to be freaking out on Elton Brand saying, why isn't there anything done yet? The trade deadline's Thursday. Everyone's calling. I mean, every single team looking for role players, looking for bench players. Are they not all trying to find the same people? It's not easy to do. Everyone's battling for the same type of role players. So my two arguments really are, one, I'm not throwing away things like a 2021 unprotected pick and Markelle Fultz. I'm not throwing it away for 30 games at the end of a season here to try and make a push when, argument number two kind of flows into that, when this isn't the team that's going to get it done. I hate to say that, but it's not going to be the team. It's not going to be the team that finds a way to beat the Golden State Warriors in 7 games. We're just not there yet. We're just not there yet. And that's how I see this thing. I have trust in Elton Brand. If he does come up bankrupt, I would be disappointed without a doubt. But it's not an easy thing to just do. It's going to get hot. I've seen a lot of Sixers insiders tweeting out, be ready, be prepared. The Sixers are making moves. And I do believe it. I do believe that there's something intact here. But for it to be this splash of a Drew Holiday or this splash to go out and get other people. See, there's a lot of fans that just throw things out there. Like, oh, let's package Muscala, Landry, this, and go grab this guy. Well, who's going to do that? Go get, a X player here, and all you got to give up is Mike Muscala, Wilson Chandler. Well, they're not going to do that. Who the hell wants Wilson Chandler and Mike Muscala? There has to be sense to it. There has to be sense to it. To throw away a 2021 unprotected pick because we got it in a deal where we got our 1B guy, traded away our 1A, Mikal Bridges, for our 1B, Zahir Smith, and a 2021 pick that's essentially free, I'm not just giving that away because it was free. Because who knows what that can be. That's so valuable. There's a lot that's at stake here. There's a lot of pressure on Elton Brand. We all get that. But something tells me with the fact that Corey Brewer did not get re-signed that there is a reason for that. Because I know he wasn't a game changer or, well, he was for the first couple games and he died out big time. But I know he's not. Corey Brewer isn't going to be the reason why we win a championship this year. I thought he created a nice little noise to be able to maybe earn a roster spot. But since he didn't earn that spot, that tells me Elton Brand really is brewing something up nice, because he did enough to earn it if we had no other option. Am I right? He had some great D off the bench. He did die down by the end of the little second 10-day contract without a doubt, but I mean, that's what you're going to get from someone you pick off the street in reality. That is what it comes down to. He had a nice couple spurts. He had the Corey Brewer chance. That's all great, but there is a reason why he is not being re-signed, and I think it has to do with what's going around the league right now. I'm excited to see what happens until Thursday. I'm going to the game tonight, so I'm pumped. A nice little Raptors-Sixers game in the Wells Fargo tonight is going to be electric. The place is going to be so loud and so energized, and I really am just super pumped for it. Finally, both teams now playing with all of their stars too, so how's Ben Simmons going to handle Kawhi and the turnovers, and I'm just really excited to be in that type of environment and watch the game tonight. But in regards to what Elton Brand is going to do, you know, my theory is pretty simple. You just wait. You sit back, you wait for the buyouts, because there's no reason to force this, we need this, because at the end of the day, we're not ready for a championship yet. So I'm not throwing away an asset like a 2021 unprotected pick for 30 games of someone. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting rid of Fultz just yet. Don't get me wrong. I'm interested in trading Fultz, but not for someone who's expiring contract and just a push here for a season that isn't going to bring us to the finals. I don't know. That's just how I see it right now. I don't want to throw all of our eggs in one basket here for a season that, realistically, as much as I love the Sixers team, it doesn't scream championship. We're on the right track. We're on the uprise. It's a process, if you will. But this team doesn't scream, I'm going to beat the Warriors in 7 games. And the addition of a one bench guy, I don't know. I just don't see it. I said this before. Young guys don't win in this league. Young teams don't win championships. It's when they develop into the older men, into the physical men. 30-year-old men, late 20s. Not 22. Not 23. That's when you learn. That's when you grow. So, that's just my opinion on it. I would love to see and hear what you have to say, because some people are all about it. Some people are all about, let's go right now. I'm getting rid of Fultz. He stinks. Zahir Smith, he stinks. But keep in mind, like, you could be just thinking that right now, but for someone who's going to be leaving at the end of the season, is it worth giving it up? If we could wait to trade Fultz in the offseason to someone who, you know, really wants to take a shot at him, and they give us maybe more, and I'm just spitballing. To me, 30 games of one player isn't worth the Fultz give up yet. I'm a crazy guy. I don't know. I'm excited, though. Thursday, it's coming down, so be prepared to hear some noise. Be prepared to see Elton Brand make some sort of moves here, and I will obviously be on the job at all times. So when I see something, I will clearly report it to everyone. Tonight's going to be a big game, though. Tonight's going to be a big game. I'm wearing the Embiid jersey. I'm going to be screaming as loud as I can from the top. Nothing gets me more pumped than an intro to a basketball game. The fire going. You got the PA announcer introducing the starting lineup. Let's go. I'm so pumped. It's going to be an awesome atmosphere. I love Sixers games. There's just nothing like it right now with this city and this team and the way that they're playing. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. It's going to be a good game. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you next time. Clearly, got the computer back. Still working on some minor things here and there when it comes to audio and visual, so it might take me a couple videos to get it all figured out completely. But let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.